Hello. What's going on? Happy Friday night to all you regular people. I got conned into this. I got conned into going live. What in the heck? Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. All two of you. Hey, Nada, how are you doing? Thank you for conning me. I appreciate it very much. Oh my gosh, I just finished work. It was super fun. Not really. But I thought we could have a chatty bang bang because Nada wanted to come up and discuss a few topics. So that, and then Michelle, she needed a little bit of advice on some bathroom decor, I think it was. Wasn't it? Something like that. We'll see if she shows up. We'll see. Hey, Miss OMG, how you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so all I heard today was like three quarters of Wendy B's live, and that was because it was on while I was working, um, and I was able to listen. Normally, she goes live very early in the morning for us. She went live very early in the morning for her. Yeah, we've been looking for you, Miss OMG. We was wondering where you at. See, that's why I don't listen to a lot of stuff lately. Number one, it's boring. Number two, I start talking like that. I seen you over there. You're okay? Well, I'm glad to hear you're okay. Hey, I got to take a pic of the moon. It got clouds around it. It's so pretty. Okay. You take a pic of all those dildos in the bathroom, too. What's up, Andy Cruz Podcast? Uh, let's have a different picture up there for yourself now. So, what's going on? What did I miss that was super exciting? Anything? Wendy V went off today. I'm not talking about it, by the way. That was crazy town. But we love Wendy. And she speaks her mind. And no one can stop her from speaking her mind. No matter how badass they are or think they are. She don't give a F. We did games. Chronic did games last night. And I hung out with her over there. I've been feeling kind of under the weather, but I'm feeling better today. Last night I was feeling pretty all right. A little bit better today. Settled down with a headache. No Rona or anything like that. Brian St. John had to go live right as I'm going live. I'm going to message him. Dude. How bad it was. Every time. They don't want you to like me. Every time I'm live, you gotta go live. There are so many racist people out there that make comments like these that are I'm just trolling him a little bit. Let's see if he take that seriously or not. I just want to see what's he talking about. John crimes and racism. What is this? Oh, I didn't even know you were alive before you didn't. I just got in. I didn't even look around. I'm just Kay. I'm JK. Don't you worry your pretty little head over there, Brian. I just saw the notification. I'm like, dude, why every time I go live, you got to go live? I don't know. It's the same old, like, so-and-so's racist. This person is calling someone out, blah, blah, blah. Every now and then, I guess I miss something good. But for the most part, I have to agree with Wendy V in saying that community is garbaggio. Where have you been? Hopefully you've been busy in a good way. Miss OMG. Not too much crazy stuff going on in life. But yeah, it's been deader than a doornail. I don't know why. I don't know why you're waiting for anything, Michelle. I'm live. I just saw you write that you're waiting for me to hit the live button. But I am live now, in case you didn't know. In fact, I've already shamed you once about that bathroom thing. I know. I should troll him a little bit more. Let's see what's up. Look, I mean, everybody else makes. Well, is Brian trying to get people to use him for content?
Yes, sir. Now you can hear? Good. I put a link in there, Republican Ash.
Let's see.
Pour you a cup of coffee and come on up.
Oh, he's
That's the name.
He's inviting.
If you want to chill and go to sleep.
He's inviting Republican Ash.
A really warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach. And a tingle on the back of your neck.
This is what they call sniping, right?
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of French.
Are we getting gross?
It's not Beba.
Oh, he's just ignoring me now.
French models. He doesn't listen to their music.
No, he's just ignoring me.
I put a link in, Ash. I want to fight with you, Aretria? No.
Why not, Brian?
You are too wise for me.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Whatever, Brian.
You're a very, very wise individual. It's intimidating in a way. But that's cool.
What's up, Brian St. John?
What's up? Pull my finger.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, I can't. No, there's nobody pulling anybody's finger. Sorry. I just like to give him a little bit of crap. Listen, if he does stuff I disagree with, I go in his chat, in his comments, and I can tell him that I don't like it. And he'll tell me to take off, right? But it's respectful. I don't know. I don't understand how people get into super argumentative mode with most people. I think it's the dirty name calling stuff that or accusing people of stuff they didn't do a lot of the times. I don't know. It's lame. Anyway, we came here to chatty bang bang. And what that means is that all of you people who have a bunch of stuff to say, Nita had something that she needed to say. She was going to come up here and make some announcements. It is starting to rain. Every time somebody starts talking about the weather, I think about that song, Just Another Day. Wait, what is it? Anyway, he says, when I ain't got much to say, I usually talk about the weather. What's up, Gordon? We have missed you. Where have you been, Gordon? Gordon, where have you been? We have missed you, Gordon Powers. How are you doing up there in old Canada, eh? You lie. I don't have anything to say. Well, you said you did. So now who's lying? Okay, I got 13 people in here and 4 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Help me out with the algo. Oh, man. Michelle. You know the stream is going to be about you, right? Hi, Juju Positive. How are you doing? You staying out of trouble over there? I am. No, I'm not crazy. Hi, Winter Days. How are you? Why are you saying that, Michelle? You've been busy? We had fun last night over on Chronics, but we missed you. We had a good time. We hung out. We played Family Feud. Hey, Christy A. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. Or well, I should say. Yeah, we played, what did we play? We played Price is Right. She took my advice and likes having, using people from the chat as what you call it? Take someone from the chat and makes them the character that's playing in the showcase. You were in a clip channel when you awoke today. Well, that doesn't sound very, very good. Hey, it depends on the clip channel, though. There's there's a clip channel that clipped um, Chronic and I talking about space wax. So that one, I'm cool. I'm cool. Most of the clip channels have gone away, and I think part of the reason is because of what Wendy V was talking about today: false copyright strikes or privacy strikes. I wish Chronic had more games to choose from. She's only got 50 million games to choose from because she's a gamer. As a subscriber, you were shocked, and then what you heard was more shocking. Well, what did you hear? What happened? Yeah, we have fun doing that. And it's, it kind of proves a point that everybody can take a joke out of themselves. Like they can be the butt of the joke and laugh at themselves and take a joke. Yeah, I was surprised. Hartley. I don't know who that is. Is that a clip channel? I might be subscribed. If there's a new clip channel that comes up, I subscribe. The one that did the clip for me and Chronic, that was someone called Stardust Memories, and they are funny, by the way. Hi, Wildflower. How are you? Okay. Is that the clip channel that you were on? Yeah, so I don't think we did Family Feud. I think we did what the heck does she's got all kinds of stuff. I know. Thank you, Gordon. I appreciate your love and support. You're a very kind soul. What was she surprised about? What was who surprised about? I like Stardust Memories. It's a smart channel, hey. School started back, so I've been busy. Hey, SpaghettiOs. By the way, we need to find you a new name. SpaghettiOs are gross. Has anybody ever eaten SpaghettiOs? The name is cute, though. But have you ever tried to eat those things? It's like little circles of fake pasta in basically tomato juice. It's disgusting. Just saying. Yeah, no. She says, hey, I like your name. She likes your name. Am I a teacher? Well, no, it depends. Am I a teacher? Why did you ask me that? Hi, little lady. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you're enjoying our beautiful under 80-degree weather. 60s, by the way. That's like what, 15 for you Canadians? I don't know what it is. But it's pretty chilly here today, and I'm loving it. Never had SpaghettiOs or zoodles. I don't know what zoodles are. You make them different in Canada? Well, I know that you guys call Kraft macaroni and cheese Kraft dinner, which sounds weird. Yep, 62 and cloudy here too. I love it. Really? That's what you thought spaghetti was? Oh, hell no. You said school's starting and you're going to be busy. Oh, I was reading Michelle's comment out loud. She's been busy because school is back, so she's been busy. No, definitely I am not a school teacher. No, I'm not. No, I could never. I have a hard enough time trying to teach people like stuff on the job. I usually tell them how to do it, and then someone else says, oh, you did it wrong. All right, Michelle, do we need to have this conversation? Do we need to do this privately, or do we need to do this in public? Okay, wait, what's going on with YouTube Positive? You were at 90 Fahrenheit, but it said it felt like 95. Gross, yeah. That's always fun. Wait, what happened? Did something get held that I'm not seeing? Let me go back to here. I must have missed one of Juju's. Oh. Oh, message retracted. Well, someone's pissed. That's all I got out of that. Oh, I do. Poutine is great. Look, I was the other half of a Quebecois for a good number of years, and I had plenty of exposure to poutine. It is not good for the bootine, if you know what I'm saying. But, a couple bites here and there, it's not going to kill you. Juju should come up and tell us what the heck's happening. It sounds crazy. She's welcome to come up. Some dude was clipped on someone's panel bringing me up in conversations. Wait, what? Some dude bringing you up in conversation. Well, you know what I found? If you get brought up in conversation and you don't like what they're saying about you, just wait like 2 hours and they'll be talking about somebody else. If there's no truth to it, just like it's not even worth answering to. That's just been my experience, though. I can't tell everybody else how to act. I've honestly not ate SpaghettiOs since I was 6 years old. Just like Spam, treat tofurkey, and Vienna. I've never had tofurkey. My mother used to like Spam, and she used to like those Vienna sausages, and she would make pigs in a blanket with them when I was a little kid. Can you guys hear Kiki dig into China? All great tasting foods aren't healthy. I know a lot are not. But you can tune yourself to appreciate the better tasting foods more. They talk about all women that way. Who? Is this someone controversial on YouTube? Probably. Here's the thing about that, though. You just can't. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit, but maybe it's to different people. So it's not that repetitive. But basically, if somebody's responding to something, it's typically to keep it going. If you don't want to keep something going, you just let it go and blow it away. That's so messed up because Gigi doesn't have a platform to defend herself. That's horrible. I'm sorry. It is. We're here. Well, see, here's the problem. We're here. Not everybody, but I mean, I think there's great people all over the place within the whatever weirdos community. But I think some people are just really, really desperate for attention, and so they'll put up with anything. They'll put up with doxing. They'll put up with going real life. They'll put up with false flagging. They'll put up with, dropping like N bombs and R bombs and all this other kind of stuff just because they're so desperate to be liked. They're desperate to be promoted, to have their link dropped somewhere or something, in a chat that has more than like 20 people in it or something. Hey, Pepper, good to see you. Hey, did I poach you out of Brian? Let's go see what Brian's doing. Hang on a second. I'm going to pull me a lore right now. Let's see, what's he doing? I don't even understand what his community post is all about. What in the world is he even talking about? No, he's still live.
No, which song?
I told you to turn this off, Brian. Hang on.
But all his music is good.
But did you listen to his newest one, Brainwash, or not yet?
Yeah, I've heard Brainwash.
Oh my God.
It's been out for about 2 or 3 months, right?
No. It just came out last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
Hang on.
You know what? Let's see.
Even the Democrats agrees with him. I was like, wow.
I saw an interview with him, and he looks different, but he's smart. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it.
He's probably going to take it seriously.
I know I've heard it.
I'm like, I wrote in his chat, I told you to turn this off, Brian.
Oh, that's just a reaction. Let's see here.
No, he's not even going to see it. Who cares? Whatever. I just like to give him a hard time. Yes. Well, look, I mean, none of us would be here if we didn't want attention or money, or if we didn't think that we had something more important to say than someone else, right? I'm here tonight because Nate is like, "Are you going live?" And I was like, "Yeah, I should. It's Friday night. Maybe people want to hang out a little bit." I mean, we can do games. It's really hard doing games on StreamYard, though, because there's such a lag. Like you guys see when I go up on Chronix, where I wonder where she is tonight, by the way. Probably out living her life with Frankie and her friends. Chronic has like 8 million friends, right? She actually does stuff and things. And want to see if Brian turned it. He's not going to turn off. He's got Republican Ash up there. Wait, it was a clip channel. It was just forewarning me what's going on behind my back. Oh. Well, I mean, if somebody's doing you wrong, that's one thing.
No, listen to this one. Listen to this part.
Oh, they're playing music.
Right now.
No, I'm not doing that. Sorry. But no hubby, LOL at Chronic. Well, I don't think Chronic. I think Chronic. Yeah, you'll have to talk to Chronic about that. I mean, if you're trying to like man up on Chronic, you might need to let her know. Well, Juju, I don't know. I would recommend staying as far away from most of these people as possible. If you like even get a whiff of like what Kiki's digging up over here, trying to dig to China in her box, I would stay as far as possible away from it. No hubby. I'm sure she's happy not to have a hubby. See, he and Rep are talking politics, and I'm not into that. Doesn't belong. Well, the thing is like, I don't know. There's politics everywhere all the time. Juju Positive says, I created a response video. Hell yeah, he's doing me wrong. I'm not about to find a man to be intimate with on a platform. And what? Ooh, that sounds juicy. That sounds scandalous. Hang on, I have an emergency. Okay. What? I'm in shock right now. What's going on with that? It does. It sounds juicy and also creepy. But, I mean, look, here's the weird thing. Like, I know back in the olden days when, like, things were a little bit more dramatic over here, I mean, people used to entertain the notion of having a dude, like an internet dude or whatever. And I mean, to each their own, right? But I mean, yeah, I think you're taken. So there's that. The only thing you never talk about, says Gordon Powers, is religion and politics. It only starts conflict. We talk about religion and politics all the time in my Discord. But here's the deal with that. We can agree to disagree. I think, anyway, so far nobody's like gotten too butthurt. Oh, okay. Well, the best thing to do is to just not even pay attention to it. The best thing to do is if somebody tells you somebody's saying, because see, the only way that I find out anybody did or said anything in reference to anything I've done is from other people, and I have actual decent friends, and so they usually like they'll tell me as they're laughing about stuff, but otherwise I would have no clue. And I'm not a curious person when it comes to stuff like that. Like when it comes to, what people who dislike me so badly believe or think or whatever. I'm not disillusioned. Like, I don't want to hear that. So I really don't listen to it. I know that there are people that like their curiosity gets the best of them. And also, if I was in your position, I would probably be curious too. Because, um, yeah, like Michelle's saying, you don't necessarily have a channel that would be like a platform where you could necessarily defend yourself. But yeah, you got to ignore these people. Hi, Captain Obvious. It's so good to see you. You just got your notification. I hope you're doing well. So, what do you guys want to do tonight? Is somebody going to give me the recap, or am I just going to come up here and talk a bunch of nonsense? Um, we could do games. I don't know. I don't even understand how we run those. I don't understand how Chronic runs those games. I think she has all that stuff installed on her computer. Airtria, I wish you and I were friends away from YouTube because you are so cool. I want to be real friends with you. Well, Gordon, I can tell you how to do that. I happen to have a Discord that you're welcome to join. I will tell you that it's primarily ladies, but there's probably at least one gentleman in there, I think. Oh no, there's a couple. And you're more than welcome to join. And you can. I'm not cool. Just I'm not cool at all. But you're more than welcome to come and join. I will give you a link if you're interested. You just have to give me the sign, and and then you can be friends with my friends. See, we have a nice little community going, and it's not crazy. That's funny. I pinned it. I didn't mean to. It's just funny. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like everybody should be able to do and say whatever they want. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that somebody's going around saying that, I earn my money through an illegal way or something. That's okay. I know I don't. Um, so that's fine. Now, if somebody was saying they were going to call the state on me for welfare fraud because I got food stamps for my 3 kids, that would irritate me to no end. So I think it depends on what it is. If somebody's like coming for you, like real life stuff, trying to cause problems in your real life, that's one thing. But if they're just talking crap on the internet, who cares? They don't mean nothing. Sorry, that's my fake Yeti with some ice and water in it because it melted while I was working. We don't have to be mean. Life is hard enough. It is. Well, but it's really interesting to me because I think I've gotten some experience in understanding that people, I don't even know if it's about being mean. I think sometimes it's just like people get off on arguing. And someone clipped you saying that I seen it. Huh? You seen what? Oh, is that happening right now? I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Yo ho ho, what's up? Amber K leading the purge movement. We are waiting for you to straighten that crown and get it moving. If you want to come up here and give us a status update, you are more than welcome. Anyway, Gordon, you let me know. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, StreamYard sucks. Like if comments get held, I should just read it out here. I'll leave the yo-ho posted. Oh, I didn't. Hang on. Let me leave the yo-ho posted. Because at least she didn't write penis. Someone clip. That's weird. Why would anybody clip me? I don't do anything. It's kind of like when I was hearing Wendy V today. It was interesting to me because she said that like Lemonade hadn't been live in like 18 months or something. And I didn't even know that, or maybe a year. I don't know, Amber K. I have no clue. I don't know. Is someone very bored? Or it could be somebody like coming for someone in the chat. Oh, scroll up in the chat. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You should be sorry that you're late. Now you know why you don't have a wrench. Because you're always late. Always watching. Always watching. That's from Monsters, Inc., right? That's where I heard that. Oh my gosh. Is it? What is the logo for stream? Yeah, it is. It's a duck. All right. You want a wrench? Why do you want a wrench, Gordon? Why would you like a wrench? So here's what's up with the wrenches. I'll say it. I said it before when we did it. I used to have more people in my chats. And I don't have as many people anymore in my chats. So at one point I was going live and it was like a whole wall of blue. And that makes people feel like maybe they shouldn't come in and talk. So if everybody's either a member or a wrench, they feel like they might have to be one of those things to come in and talk. And they don't. They don't. In fact, I didn't even make anybody have to be a subscriber. But I'm supposed to do that from now on so that you can prevent trolling and all this sort of crap. But I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wait, let's see. Can you change it in here? Can you change it in here? Let's see. Oh, includes paid promotion. I was going to title this live, I'm rich, bitch. Because lately everything I've been saying, like, if I have a negative impression of how it's going to turn out, it turns out negative. If I have a positive impression of how it's going to turn out, it turns out mostly positive. I thought I should just start calling my streams, I'm rich, bitch. And then, that would just happen, right? I'm just kidding. I don't know how to do it. Whatever, who cares? It's in the other section, and I think you have to set it up before you go live. Anyway, hi, Donna's Crafty Creations. Because my name will be in blue, and I love the color blue. Well, Gordon, I'll tell you what. I could tell you how to get your name in green. Hey, Christy, we don't have problems over here. Yeah, I don't need a bunch of wrenches. Hi, Shanna B. Long time no see. Where have you been? I made that rhyme. Okay, this is going to get interesting. Did you need to come up here and talk about it? Speak. Eritrea took my wrench because I dragged her on a hater stream. Don't let her lie to you all. Well, here's the problem. If somebody hates me, I don't really know. I mean, I could think of a couple people who probably don't like me. But if somebody legit hates me, I don't know who, whatever. And I don't care. So I wouldn't have probably heard the stream unless you told me about it. Or maybe if Nada wasn't, like if Nada heard about it or something. Yes, this is manufactured drama, like all the rest of it. It's so good to see Donna. Donna is such a sweet lady. And she has the craziest mean jokes, by the way. She's one of the nicest people you ever talk to in your life, but she has really mean jokes. Really mean jokes. And they're hilarious. I'm an angel and a hero. What are you talking about? Well, how am I an angel and a hero? Gordon, you're gonna give me a big ego. I told you about it. That's the ticket. I want to ask him if he's related to someone else I know on YouTube that used to say those things about me, but they don't come in my chat anymore. So many people have changed their names or they don't come in chat. Oh, I saw Negs went live about MFW and some other, I don't know. But MFW is out at like a Jason Aldean show right now, so she couldn't give two shits. By the way, I'm going to say this, as controversial as it may be. I don't have a pass with these people. But I wanted to say for Shoot the Shiznit, Pam and Rick. I think Pam, she tweeted about that she was going in for a surgery. And it seemed Luke Bryan. Okay, Luke Bryan. Thank you, Christy. That's where MFW is. But I wanted to say that I was thinking about Pam because I'm sorry, whether you like this person or not, they're going in for a surgery. That would scare me, by the way, if I had to have that. And I might have to have that one day. But yeah, so I was thinking about her. She got a lot of prayers, I think, from the community. Love her or hate her. Nobody would want to see anything bad happen to her. I was actually worried about her because she posted pictures of her dog, and then that was like it. They haven't been going live and stuff. So there's that. And then the other thing is Donna's available for bookings. What's your fee? What's your rate? The other thing is I've been thinking a lot about Chasing Truth and her husband and her family because I am, you could like that first stream that she did and like talking about how he was in the hospital. You could just tell how serious it was, Negs bores me. I tried hard to listen to him a few times daily. You know what he did? One day he was live and I was enjoying his live. Like I was laughing at his jokes, thinking, wow, this is a guy who prepared for a live stream. It's somewhat funny and interesting. And there are a lot of people in the chat that I'm just like, girl, no, I don't, But they're the attention seekers that need to kind of like follow the popular crowd or whatever and just try to get attention from people who never gave a crap about them. Anyway, he was funny. So I just closed the chat so I didn't have to see all that BS that I know is BS, by the way. Because I know. And he made a couple jokes that turned me off. I don't know. They were just like, no, I don't know what they were. I honestly don't. I don't even think they were like offensive to any like. I was just like, that's a bad joke, bro. Because he can be very, very funny. But he wrote a bad joke, and that was all it took. I was out, man. I was like, bye. You're an angel and hero because you always fill our day with love and joy. Oh my goodness, Gordon. I'm going to hire you as my publicist. I need to know how much you charge because, this is unpaid right now. This is unpaid right now. You are a very knowledgeable woman. Who are you speaking to? Okay. Donna says, I watch Booger for the Katie updates. Oh, really? I think I was subscribed to a channel called Booger. And when I saw it, I was like, what is this? By the way, I want to thank everybody that I used to listen to for going live. Every time you go live, I just go and subscribe. Oh, hang on a second. We have an Amber Alert. Looks like authorities identified a 33-year-old suspect in the kidnapping of a underage, a child, I guess. 6-year-old Arson Magnum was abducted. Manson is a white boy, 3 foot 11 inches tall, weighs 50 pounds. Oh, he's got 2 kids with him? Wait. 8-year-old and 6-year-old, yeah. So he's got 2 little boys with him. Don't know what his relationship is, but they have a description on the guy now. And they think it's coming from Utah into Washington State, into Eastern Washington. That's sad, man. Hopefully he's not dangerous. Hopefully it's just like a parental disagreement or something. I had a friend once get an Amber Alert triggered because her ex-husband refused to bring the kids back for 3 days in a row on her visitation week. And they issued an Amber Alert because they couldn't find the kids. They couldn't find the anybody's. So yeah, sorry, I'm back. I had to feed the animals. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna pick your animals over me, girl, bye. You already know what's up. Change subject. Okay. So what subject do you want to talk about here? Speak truth. Sorry, I was just mentioning it because it was in the news. We could talk about how the Walmart is closed for cleaning amongst, what uptick. I love these things that you get on your phone where it's like, it's supposed to be a news website, but it's filled with ads for all this crazy stuff. And depending on what you look for, like I did a search looking for, what do you call that? At home. You know how you can paint, like you can use the crust white strips, or you can paint. There's a Colgate one, I think you can paint the little peroxide on or whatever. Well, I was looking for one that was a little bit more like the trays, where you can make the little trays and you go to sleep with the tray. Now I'm getting all these crazy like ads for dental implants, and they're super gross. On my phone. Am I supposed to do this on my phone, Gordon? I would love to, by the way. I would love to put an ad blocker on my phone because a lot of these articles are just like they're clicky so that you click into them. They're all sponsored on like a news site. I have an ad blocker on my computer. I can't have one on my work computer, but yeah, I don't need one on my work computer because my work computer just does work and nothing else. So listen, it's Friday night. I want to know what you guys are doing for the weekend. Are is everybody excited that summer's almost over? I am. I think Nada is. You keep having to refresh the chat. You're sure you can get it. There are ad blockers for phones, but they are wonky, and I think you have to pay for them. I can't remember. Okay, how about this? Unemployment's going to end. Unemployment insurance is going to end for everybody that was on an extension and was getting our federal boost here in the United States. So there's a nice financial cliff coming up for a lot of people, which is what, I wisely, I think, went back to work, even though it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to be doing or making exactly what I hoped that I could be making. But yeah, I mean, as of the last week of August, it looks like the Fed has cut off all of these people on unemployment because they're saying the federal jobless rate is like 5.4%. The problem is that only includes the people that aren't filing unemployment. So I got a job, I quit filing unemployment. Um, I'm no longer employed, right? But there are some people who are no longer filing for unemployment that are working part time. They don't know they can still get some money. You'll be glad when tornado season's over and NATO wants to bring on fall. NATO wants to bring on fall. Listen, what do you guys think? I think I want to make something. I think that clip of the space wax has inspired me. I love fall. It's so pretty, says Michelle. I got Hondo last year to take pics of all the colorful trees where he's from. Hey, I'll do that for sure. But you know what? We don't Where I live, mostly everything is evergreen. You love autumn and winter because it's hockey season. Yeah. Are you prepared to come into the city of Seattle and attend a Kraken game this season? I wouldn't mind going to see the Kraken, Gordon. A single ticket in the worst area of what's it called now? It's like some global warming. Hang on, let me find it. People are buying hockey tickets right now, by the way. Let me check. Hang on. Let me see something right quick. Okay. I don't even know if I have them. I'm looking right now. Okay, here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, man. 9. They're going up. Okay, these are level 1, though. $9.45 each for 2 tickets. $945. So you're going to pay $2,000 for that. But it's Nada explained it to me because Nada knows a lot about hockey because she's a Canadian, eh? You're a Maple Leafs fan. Maple Leafs fans are diehards for sure. They thought they had a chance at Stanley Cup, I think, back in 2019, right? We don't all look good in a bikini like you, girl. LOL at Speak Truth with Love. She works out like every single day to make sure she looks good in her bikini, right? She loves summer because she has a pool. I know. She's mad at me because I'm wishing summer would like hurry up and end. And it kind of seems like it is. Not because I'm wishing for it, but it just is. But she gets her in her bikini and swims laps in her pool. I think we're going to start her in OnlyFans. That is something I actually want to talk about. I don't know if everybody knows what OnlyFans is, but most of you do, right? So OnlyFans is they're gonna implement a new bunch of rules. No pornographic material on their site. They can have like adult content, right? Something in like naked or half naked or whatever, but nothing that's considered to be prawn. So if it's pornographic, they're going to lose their connections with their payment processors. So there's a really, really good opportunity. It's unfortunate that I'm talking about this here. I put it out on Twitter hoping, someone would grab it. I know someone's already working on this. There's a really, really good opportunity right now. It would be like, Boogie Nights Part 89, okay? It'd be like the 89th step away from Prawn from Boogie Nights, if you've ever seen that movie. Really good opportunity for somebody to finance, create a corporation like PayPal, right? Which, by the way, did you guys know was created by Elon Musk? Anyway, create a corporation, or whatever financial, transaction processor like PayPal, and just do it that way. The guy that wrote a little piece of code for people to be able to gamble on websites has a house that's 8 times bigger than Shaquille O'Neal's on Star Island. There is money to be made. There's money to be made. I'm happy to be over. Well, I miss the rain. Honestly, I really miss the rain. I miss the rain. Yeah, Elon Musk grew up in Canada. Um, yeah. I can't really talk too much about him, but he did start the company that became PayPal, and he sold it, and that was his first known large sale. There's a video from his first wife. It's a story of their marriage, basically. And it's so sad when I listened to it. I was like, that is such a sad story. But yeah, I mean, he doesn't seem how I believe he really is. I believe he's actually a womanizer. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. But that's how he got the money to form SpaceX. It was a multi-million-dollar sale of that company to PayPal, which now is one and the same as eBay. But yeah. Anyway, somebody could make a lot of money if they could create the code in order to perform the transactions, the payment gateway. And then if they could provide the financial institution behind it as an investor, they'd have to be it would have to be a multi-million-dollar deal. I don't know how much. It depends on what the valuation of what the OnlyFans is worth. The site is My Girl Still Porn-ish. Well, I think they're going to allow, like, reduced. They're going to put some restrictions on how much prawn gets out on there. But yeah, I mean, that's all you really have to do is create the API to talk to this institution that is funded privately. And you got yourself a money maker. Now you're going to have to deal with the SEC at some point. Um, you know, you're going to have to get in bed with government at some point. But you could make a killing and get out, like he did. He made a killing on that sale and got out. And then he got into bed with the government with SpaceX and the boring, uh, the boring company. And what's the other one? Tesla. Yeah, Tesla. But yeah, he's on baby mama number 3, I think, right now. So yeah, that's kind of a turn off. But I used to think he was so hot. Then I found out that he was evil. Anyway, yeah, and a womanizer. Ew. I don't like that. All right, Nada, are you going to come give me an update or not? I need to know. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just opened up my games. Oh, crud. I'm going to get hounded. Hang on one second, guys. No, I don't want to be in there. Okay. Oh, I just read your message. Juju, positive. I hope you're okay. Sorry. He's a pothead. Well, I could be considered a pothead at this point. It sounds like a freaking war zone in my house. Yeah, it sounds like peace on earth in my home. Kiki was digging herself to China. She had a little bit of fun today. Taking a nap by herself for most of the day, and then she had to come lay on me and make me hot. Okay, come on up. Ain't no big thing. Hang on one second. I want to check something real quick, you guys. I think if I want to ever coax Jenna back over here, I'm going to have to be playing some games. Let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up here. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm looking at these games. I'm waiting for Nada to come show me Godzilla versus something. Interesting. Hang on one second. Sorry if I'm being weird. What in the world is this? Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh. They actually have a Wheel of Fortune like website thing that you can play. That's interesting. What does it do? Oh my God. Now I feel like chronic. It's all time. All right, hang on. You know what? If I open that, it would be me playing that game and you guys coming in super late with answers because the delay is so bad. The delay is so bad. I feel like everybody's just super busy and stuff. Hey, Nary, what's going on with you? Who was hot then you found out? What? What do you mean who was hot and then I found out? You want to come up here and explain your question to me? Come on, girl. Don't be shy. You know you want to. Maybe you can't either. I know sometimes people just they have sounds going on in their house, but you are welcome to if you want to. Who was hot? And then I found out. Oh, I know now. I know now. You're still welcome to come out. Elon Musk. I used to think he was like, I think the most attractive thing about a man really is ambition. I find ambition to be probably, and I don't necessarily mean like ambition to pay for, to buy stuff, right? Or but I mean ambition to get something done. Ambition, for a cause that makes sense. Um, it feels like a form of dedication to me. You know, kind of like hey Michelle P, good to see you. Kind of like today when Mama T Belly was up on Wendy V's and she was showing her like her outdoor area that her husband is a carpenter and he built her that. Like that is very attractive, right? Because he does stuff and I know like Nada has that sort of, she has a very ambitious husband. I find that to be the sexiest quality is ambition, I think. Um so, I mean, it's not like weird, I don't think. Well, it would be nice. It would be nice. It's never going to happen. Michelle P. There you go. Neri, if you want to come up. Yeah, I just think that's like it's attractive, but also sometimes the things that can attract you to someone are the things that can cause problems, right? Like all he does is work and he doesn't spend time with me or, all he does is this or that or whatever, but I don't know. I always found like if I found a guy attractive and he was very ambitious, that made him that much more attractive. It's probably like a security thing, like an instinctual thing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's instinct. By the way, there's someone that's banned. There's someone that's banned from coming up. Only one person. And they've changed their name. They used to call themselves Brine, like Brian. They changed their name to David Blowy. I put the link in the chat for you, Neri, if you want to come up. They changed their freaking stupid name to David Blowy. Like, dude, I remember you were Brian. Come on now. Sorry, I'm thirsty. It was late night and I was thirsty. Nary, nary, why you bugging? Up, there's a ding dong. All right, hang on a second. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's, what's up, Gordon? Are we fully dressed here?
Hey,
Are we?
I'm naked here, but well, you
I think I'm getting prawned
can
out by Gordon. All right, you look fine. I'll
I'm
put you
fully
up.
dressed.
I
I'm
think
fully
I'm seeing
dressed.
a bigger picture than they see. What's up, Gordon? How's it hanging?
It's hanging low and steady.
Okay. Low and steady wins the race, huh? What's been going on with you over
That's
there in Canada?
to Canada. Frig you.
You're breaking up a little bit.
So don't pronounce it Canada. Frig you.
Oh, you're saying F me if I say Canada?
Yeah, it's
But
Canada.
I'm just a stupid American from California.
You're not.
You got to remember, it's Canada sometimes. Just
That's
like, just
that's a
like,
city in Ontario. It's Canada.
oh, is that right?
Yeah,
You know where I've been? I've been to the city called Regina in Saskatchewan.
yeah,
Regina.
yeah.
I've been there. I've been to
Yeah,
Montreal.
she was a queen. She was one of the queens, Regina.
Oh, Regina. They call it Regina, though.
Yeah, but it was named after Regina, one of the queens.
Okay. Um,
Hey,
is
it's
he
the
is he
Moose
low
Jaw.
for you guys? I think you're chopping up there, Gordon. Do you have another mic?
I said it's better than Moose Jaw.
Moose jaw.
It's better than Ajax. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're breaking up over there. What's going on,
it's probably
Gordon?
because my computer's old.
Okay, it's because you're what?
Computer might be old
Oh. Well, why do you have an old computer?
because the only thing I can afford.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think it's that. I think that you need a microphone.
I got a microphone. It's built in on the computer.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that good. So I think you need an external microphone.
Maybe.
Now, you have sent me a super chat in the past, okay? And that super chat was
Yeah.
twice as much as it would cost you to buy yourself a little microphone.
In Canadian money?
Yeah, pretty much.
Eh. Well, we'll see. I don't usually
Donna,
use a microphone that much.
yeah, but you're going to drive people nuts right now, you see? Maybe can you get
Maybe.
closer to the microphone?
Hey,
You know I'm an audiophile, right?
but now you
Donna's
get to see beautiful beard.
Nope, still breaking up. Could it be your internet?
Yeah, it could be.
They can't hear you, man. I'm sorry. You want to try restarting and try and coming back up? What do you think, Gordon?
Let's see if I get the mic.
Hey, Sugar Plum Nary. Hi, happy. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, do you use your phone for YouTube, Gordon? Nary, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, no, I can. I was making sure it was you, girl.
Oh, okay. What it
What's
is
up,
and what it
Buttercup?
ain't. And the reason all these motherfuckers don't shut the fuck up. Why? Because
What?
they can't.
They can't.
They truly can't.
And that's okay.
Is it
Right?
okay? Is it okay?
Well, it is okay for me because I don't hear it.
Oh.
I'm so happy to have you. Thank you, Gordon. I hope you restart. You can try to come back up. Sugar Plum Nary, for those of you that don't know, has a channel. I know you all know her. I should have a link for your channel. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Sugar Plum Michelle.
Did you catch Wendy V's live today?
Some of it, but not much. Why? What happened?
Oh, she was just talking about like false privacy strikes, and she was actually talking about how Lemonade got struck, and she hasn't been live for like a year.
Did she get struck?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I mean, I guess so, because the channel will still be there if you get struck, right?
Yes, until you get 3.
Yeah, okay.
And you have to be 3 within a specific period of time too. Thank you, Nada. Hey, Gordon, go subscribe to my friend Neri.
Hey, Sugar Plum, other Michelle.
Other Michelle.
Yeah, there's 2 Michelles.
Can you sugar plum Gordon?
Hey, Sugar Plum Gordon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so what happened now? Lemonade got struck, and she's still able to go live. I mean, her channel's not down, but I guess she's got like a time period where she can't go live because of the strike or something.
I don't know. I mean, she just hasn't been live in a while, and she got struck. I'd have to go back and listen to exactly what happened, but it's just odd. Like, you know, people are kind of digging up old beefs, I guess.
Well, actually, she did go live just recently.
Oh, maybe that's why.
A short one. I don't think anybody's got an old beef. From my understanding, it was because German lady was trying to get down a particular video that she had in it on
okay.
Lyman's channel that people that she's having issues with are using. Apparently, that was what it was about.
Against her.
Yeah, but apparently, but I was listening to her a little bit today, and she says she didn't do it. That apparently one of her mods did it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's quite possible.
So maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
But the thing is when someone strikes, so if I get a strike on my channel, let's say, it would give me a name, right? So, it couldn't say something like Nary Quite Contrary. It would have to be like an actual name.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess anybody could make up any name they want if they have anonymity on here.
Yeah, true. And I mean, they say you have to use your real life information, but from what I hear, some people don't.
People don't. They don't.
Well, and apparently, if you get caught doing that, your channel will get taken down if you get caught using false information. But I guess Lyman would be the only one that knows the answer of who really sent it, I guess, or who really did it,
And for all of her faults, I gotta say, I think she uses her real information. You know what I mean?
Who? Lyman?
Lyman, yeah.
What do you mean, like, as far as what?
I'm saying, like, I think that she would put her name on something that she did.
Oh, well, she's not the one. Yeah, probably so, but she's not the one that did it, though. Remember, somebody did it to her.
Yeah, somebody did it to her. No, I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, I think that she would know. You would know who you were dealing with her. That it was
probably.
Yeah.
I've never. Yeah.
She doesn't usually shy away from conflict either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I don't know, because I'm not in her personal life or real life, but
yeah.
But from what I've seen, for the most part, let me see how to describe it. More or less what you were saying, from that she'll typically use accurate information. She has like said some things or like made or certain things about her own real life, like maybe like staged certain situations or whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I would say she typically uses accurate information. other than that, you know what I mean? Like a few
Yeah.
little stage type things on her channel or something. You know what I mean?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Am I gonna get a DCMA complaint from T-Mobile because your phone's going off?
No.
Okay.
I think they probably want everybody promoting that sound. They want it all out there and spread around.
They
Everybody.
probably do. You're probably right. You're probably right.
Yeah, so they probably actually love that. You might be
They
getting somebody
probably do. You're right.
hitting you up from T-Mobile being like, "Hey, would you like to be our sponsor?"
Girl, I would, and I would like a new phone that works. And I would also like a smartphone for Gordon Powers, who's living in the 90s. We need to bring you up to the 2000s.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, the little ding-a-ling-a-ling, dang-a-dang-dang. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that.
Yeah.
Anybody's going to be upset about that. I think if anything, they'd be happy about it. Be like, "Oh, there's the T-Mobile jingle."
Yeah, we got ourselves in one more spot. Bunch of losers. Anyway, okay. So is there anything that's been going on that you found interesting?
Did I
That is
solve
public
it?
that we can talk about? Yeah.
I'll have to think about that for a minute. Thank you, Gordon. If anybody says anything to me and I miss it, sorry. But I am looking at the StreamYards chat, not the YouTube one. Let's see. Let me think. It's okay. I've actually heard a lot of things that were going on, but I'd have to actually think if there's like anything in particular. Because I don't typically get too much into the drama. I might dip a foot in just a little bit, but typically I won't do any more than that.
That's me. I'm nosy. Like sometimes I like to hear what's going on, but in small doses, and only if it's like exceptional. Like the Truth had a live stream where she got into a big argument with Amanda Lynn. She had, she said, called her out to come up on panel, and Amanda Lynn accepted and went up. And that was some crazy stuff. Them yelling at each other. I found it entertaining. It was very Jerry Springer. And it wasn't too long.
And that was what and who and where?
It was the Truth. Sorry, I'm chewing an antacid, and I tell people not to eat. I apologize. But I have really bad heartburn. It was the Truth. Tracy called out Amanda Lynn to come up on panel.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Or wait a minute. I think I did see that. Yeah, I did.
It was a few days ago. That's how often I watch YouTube. It was very Jerry Springer, but I enjoyed it. But I do feel bad for Tracy and what they say about her hernia. I remember when her and Brian St. John were fighting. One day I told Brian either on a panel or in his live, I said, I like Tracy. Like, I think she's funny and he said, yeah, she'll tell you what you want to hear. And I was like thinking, no, he's probably right. Well, I've realized that 99.9% of the people around here are exactly that. They tell you what you want to hear. So as far as that goes,
not me.
No, not you, not me, and not most anybody who can stand me, not them.
Typically, before I will tell somebody what they want to hear, I just won't tell them anything. If I don't think they can handle what I have to say that I really think and feel, I just won't tell them.
Yeah. And that's how most of the people that are that hang out with me or that come in here are. Are we buffering for real?
I'm not. We're not. I'm not. For some people, that might be, but I'm looking right at the screen, and I'm not.
People say they're buffering.
Yeah, they might. Some people might be, but it's not for me.
And I would honestly say that she does start her own stuff a lot of the time, but people don't have to be as low as they are. That's true.
Yes, I agree with that.
What is that? Is that a no fart zone?
It's a sheep.
Oh, no sheep zone. Oh, sorry. My bad. I can't even do it. That's
Yeah,
that's how
you
soul
gotta say
crushing my job is.
you gotta say my bad.
That was worth it. That was so good.
Michelle said, Neri, when you get mad, it's like, uh-oh.
I don't think I've ever heard you mad.
Oh, it's happened a few times. It has.
On YouTube.
Oh, yeah. A few times.
Fart is
Not
better.
many, but a few times, yes.
Well, like, do you remember one in specific?
Yes, I do. There's a couple specific. One is when I got into an argument with Lyman on my channel.
Oh, really? Is that still around?
Yeah,
I
Wendy
didn't
V's got it.
see that.
Yeah, Wendy V has it clipped.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, it's
Really?
clipped. It's been clipped for a while.
I got bad news.
What's that?
Mom's here.
Oh.
What are you girls doing? Hey,
You're very low. Oh, there you go.
I gotta tell you, I was laughing at you for saying Regina. I was like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. So I
That's what
went
they
to
call it.
YouTube. Yeah, I went to YouTube and I searched for how to pronounce Regina, Canada, and it's Regina.
Yeah, it is. I have a friend who lives there, and that's why I knew that.
I would definitely have said Regina. Definitely. Like I
I
would have
did
been the
too, and I was
only
corrected when I
person.
got there.
I would have said, I'm sorry, but I have to say Regina. I have to.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to mute for a few minutes and I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay, cool. Well, now that we're up here talking about Reginas, have you any, yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Look at this. Okay, first of all, you're up here. You don't have a wrench.
Right.
You know, uh, we
You
have
have to rub it in my face?
we have unfinished business. Stop it. I'm being serious now. And then not only that, but you have to fact check something because you think I'm being ridiculous. When you know that I'm usually right, except for when I'm trying to like tell a story.
No, I fact check a lot of things that you say. So
You do?
no.
You are such a mom.
But the Regina thing, I was like, that can't be right. Why would they do
Brian
that?
St. John's in here with the poops. We don't need to know this. Did you turn off your stinking live? Yeah, it's called Regina. It really is.
I mean, this is the thing is that it's named after a queen
Mm-hmm.
who called herself Regina.
Yes.
So why did they have to change the pronunciation to Regina?
Because of the
That's
stupid
ridiculous.
crown, man. It's because of the crown. Regina. Like that's how they would say it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like people that there's a city in Washington called Des Moines. It's Des Moines, but everybody says it Des Moines. And it's because of the culture that was here at the time.
All right.
Not much, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Well, I just knew that there were some other people that were kind of chuckling at you, so I just wanted to
Oh, really? Are you on some Discord that I don't know about talking about?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. And
So
this is how you tell me.
Listen, I just want to give you some credit for being right. So,
oh, well, thanks.
there you go.
Anything else going on?
No, I heard you guys talking a little bit about the German lady thing, and
Why are
I don't
you
know.
so low for me?
I don't know. Am I still low?
I don't know if you're low for everybody in the audience, but we're not all trying to talk at once, so it's not too bad. Hey, Truth,
Am,
good to see
am
you.
I low, chat? I have the earbuds in that you told me to buy.
Oh, they're great. They're great though, right? You like them?
Yeah, I like them.
Okay.
But apparently, my mic is too low now.
No, you're just not as loud of a speaker as we always thought you were because always watching. Because you had that super strong microphone and we were all yelling over each other. But we're not talking over each other here, so I'm sure they can hear you.
Okay.
The
So
Truth
yeah,
says
I
hey
mean,
all. Hi
hey,
Lisa.
true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was listening to the German lady stream today because she was reacting to um the accusation that she struck Lemonade's channel,
Okay.
but she said that she didn't strike her channel, but then she would say, but I had to defend myself so that no one would think that video of me means that I'm a male. So, like, in one breath, she said she didn't do it. The next breath, she said she had to do it to defend herself. So I'm like, well, which one is it? Did you do it or not? So that was just confusing to me. But
It does sound quite a bit of confusing.
yeah,
They say they hear you well.
okay. Um,
Um,
there was
so,
another thing that
mhm.
people were talking about. In oh man, I was gonna pull it up, but it's too small. But she had
That's
made
what he said.
she had made some community posts that were very disturbing, and she edited them. Um,
Oh, I think I might have seen some of that.
yeah, where she was telling people to, rally behind her and saying stuff
Hmm.
about making real life phone calls on people, and it was
Hiring
creepy.
homeless people and things like that.
Not well, just go in real life. Just giving some very disturbing suggestions about going real life on people. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, somebody was saying like who's gonna set the example, right? Of like what you accept. So, like, I'm just gonna say Brian has doxed people. I do think that Brian in the future would dox someone under certain circumstances. But Brian's also somebody that had to like physically move his residence, get a new job, like all kinds of crazy stuff, right? So
right,
I'd like to hope that, and this is just my hope that because I think Brian is a good person in his heart. Um, I would like to think that Brian wouldn't dox people again to set an example about how to show changed behavior within the community, so that people that have problems with people that go real life right now can say, well, it's been like 6 months, it's been a year, it's been whatever. This person, stuck to their word and changed their behavior. And, at that point, I think people deserve forgiveness.
yes, if they exhibit changed behavior over the course of time, like in this community or whatever, the Krama community, it's like,
Yeah.
well, I just said I'm sorry, and so you have to
I
trust
owned
me
it.
again and treat me like I don't do shady things because I just said I'm sorry. It's like, no, girl, or guy, you're gonna have to prove to us that you have changed your behavior, and that's gonna take time. But
Yeah.
that's not how it works around here.
What do you mean by lately? I mean, how would you measure lately, Brian? And I know that we have a mutual respect, so I can ask you honestly. You don't have to answer though. I heard you give the on days on end. That's what the kids are saying, huh?
Okay, I'm back. What are we talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about people changing their behavior and like kind of setting standards. Like, people talk about like how do we stop things from getting worse, or people going real life, or people hitting below the belt and all that stuff. And they say things like they want Rex to behave a certain way in their chat just because they're there or something, and he's not going to do that. So, like, it's up to the channel owner to decide like who they're going to allow in their chat, right? Like, if I know this person's like a serial doxer, I'm probably not going to allow them in my chat. I don't want to have a community that's like that, but other people will. They'll make excuses for them just based on like who their friends are, right? And
Yeah.
I just would like to separate myself from anything that has to do with that. So I asked Brian, because I think Brian's been, at least I think Brian's been trying to exhibit change behavior when it comes to doxing and things like that. And he's somebody that's been through the mill, where he had to move his house. He had to get a whole new job. I mean, it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, but listen, I mean, I know that he has been through a lot, but
Very quite
that is no excuse for doxing. And when you
right.
dox somebody back, you are just as bad as the person that doxed you in the first place. You've
Right.
now put yourself in the category of doxer.
Right. So at what point, well, you get aggravated, but at what point do you say, you know what, I'm aggravated and I'm not doing this. I'm not going to deal with this shit anymore. I'm not going to dox anybody anymore. I'm not going to play that game anymore. At what point do you just say, screw that? Hi, K Smalls, welcome. And do you just say, I'm walking away from, anything that has to do with doxing or tracking this and my, like, I'm going to draw the line and set the standard. Because like, let's say that it's been 6 months or a year or something since you've doxed somebody, then people are going to be able to look at that changed behavior, and you're going to have a whole bunch of other people that are going to go behind you and be like, you know what? Say what you want about Brian, but he said he wasn't going to do it, and he didn't. So that's kind of what we were talking about. Is
Well,
like
but it doesn't matter.
yeah,
I mean, if somebody wants to call Brian a doxer right now, they have
yeah,
every right to do it
yeah,
because it hasn't been that long ago since he did it. So
yeah,
it takes a long time for you to redeem yourself, in my eyes. Now, like I said, in this community, people get to redeem themselves very quickly after an apology, but not for me. For me, it takes
yeah,
a long time for you to prove to me that you're not like that anymore and that you're not
yeah,
a doxer. And it's not the day, excuse me, it's not the day after you doxed when you said, I'm sorry. It's a
yeah.
long time.
Yeah, that's one of the problems around here is apologies get way too far. And
Uh-huh.
that's one of the issues and why things are out of control, because people can literally do almost anything they want to do and just apologize, and everything is kicked under the rug like nothing happened. And that's not cool. But it can be,
Sure.
things can be gotten a grip on and changed around here, but everybody would have to do it collectively, and everybody would want to have to do it, like I said, collectively and together, and
Hey, Angel.
stick to it instead of people waffling. Like there should be some standards and some rules set. And if anybody crosses those lines or those rules, then it should be like an Amish thing where they get a YouTube shunning, and that everybody should shun them, and not have anything to do with them, not even behind the scenes, not in Discord, not outside of YouTube and Discord, because that's the only way and the only way possible to ever have any repercussions for people doing things that we don't want done here, and it being put a stop to. There's no other way. You can't let it slide if it's your friend. You just can't. And you
Yeah.
can't let it slide if people apologize. And it can be done, and it can be applied, and it can work if people want to just do it, because it has worked with Diane, and it worked with Marky Mark, and it has worked with others when it is
Okay,
truly
hang on.
applied collectively.
I want to go back to the Marky Mark thing, but I wanted to say hi to Angel and Stellar. Thank you for being here in K Smalls. Um, yeah, but there's quite a bit of interaction here in the chat, so I don't want to miss anything important if I do. But um, I want to go back to the Marky Mark thing, because what do you mean when you say the Marky Mark thing?
Well, I mean, he was shunned. He was gotten rid of for the comment, the alt accounts he was making, and the stuff he was saying, like regarding Makeup Mobster and other people under alts. He was apparently shunned and gotten rid of successfully, and so was Diane. So was Oni. So
well,
have other people.
I don't think Diane's been getting rid of at all. I just wanted to say, okay, so Kay Smalls has Brian's back. She says he's changed. Brian says, I don't apologize. And then he says, fact is, when I get cornered and disrespected, I'm very likely to retaliate. Nothing is going to change that. So, I can't blame him for, wanting to retaliate, but I can say, I think the retaliation is not for me. Like, that's not something I want to associate with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not anything that I think we should stand for as a community in general. I think that we should determine where we're willing to draw the line. And,
because I have said this to Brian before a while ago. He probably doesn't remember, but I just can't understand not wanting to be better than the person that wronged you. I am never going to become the person that wronged me. I'm going to be better than them, even after they wrong me. To the best of my ability. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but to the best of my ability, that's what I'm going to do.
I agree, Brian. There are much nastier people, but then you get into a predicament where you're just measuring levels of bad. And we've been doing that around here for like 2-3 years now. We don't want that. Brian has been good lately. I think Angel Roth's keeping an eye on you. It's just an interesting conversation because he's like, I'm not apologizing. And Kay Smalls is like, he's better now. Wow. Marky Mark was kind of creepy, yeah. But he's here. He never left. He comments in like MFWs, and you'll see him from time to time under that name. You'll see him under a different name. You might just change the way you retaliate. Well, I mean, why? That's the problem, is that you want to retaliate. Period. You know what I mean?
Look, Brian says that's why the judicial system has different punishments, but we should try to be the type of people that aren't in the judicial system, that aren't, getting, to keep the analogy, you should try to be the kind of person that doesn't get arrested. That's what you need to strive for, not the person that gets a lesser punishment. Come on, Brian.
Well, and her name means what it says. Speak truth with love is coming from a place of wanting you to be the better person, not just measurably better, like, oh, well, I didn't drive by their house, I just called their dad, or what, you know what I mean? Like that kind of crap. Yeah. Seller wants to go on official record that Vlogger Puppet said I got $15,000, half of the MGL recent St. Jude fundraising cut. Correction, I only got $10K. Well, we need to talk. How in the world? That Vlogger Puppets is a comedy channel, right?
Yeah, with the puppets.
Yeah. If Diane went live, you'd watch just to see what she has the nerve to say. Yeah, that's what I think she's waiting for everybody to get bored enough with each other before she goes live. There are levels of bad, but shouldn't you be striving to be a level of good rather than a less bad level? I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm way behind. You already read that one out. That's the way of life, is when you have large groups of people in specific social media areas. I guess. I want Brian St. John to apologize for any future bruising he may send your way. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Brian has respect. See, I think Brian has respect. I think Brian wants everybody to like him. Everybody to like him. And he has respect for people for the most part until they, take a dump on him and then forget about it. As soon as they get in a beef, it's over. Dog with a bone. So much so that he'd show his naked butt on YouTube. You did that. And as a matter of fact, someone tried to porn Wendy V's live today using the screenshot of your naked butt. Like, isn't that weird to you that there's a picture of your butt mooning Laura because you called her a C word?
No,
Dude,
he
what is
did
all this
that.
about?
He did that to Carla. That's where
He
the
did it,
screenshot came
but
from.
he did it. Oh well, he did it to Laura too.
Oh,
Believe
did he?
me. Yeah, I know where there's
Okay.
an archive of that shit. Okay, take care, K Smalls. K Smalls is like, peace out, I'm out. She had your back for as long as she possibly could. But I'm not here to like beat on Brian, but Brian's a good example of like, if I want to be like, hey, I don't want to hang out with people who go real life and docs and do all this BS, am I hanging out with Brian? You know what I mean? And we don't talk off YouTube or anything like that. Brian's always been nothing but respectful to me, but I've seen him do some crazy shit. No, she
Yeah.
was streaming my live. I mooned her and her subs. Oh my gosh.
I think
Anyway.
that like as far as Brian goes, and I don't want to spend all night talking about him, but your chat is open. You pretty much let anybody in here.
Yeah.
But which is fine. Like, I'm fine, talking to Brian in your chat or whatever, but because of his behavior, I never chat in his chats because I
Yeah.
don't want to be associated with his channel because of the way he behaves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And hopefully he will make a change. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for.
That's a really good point because I don't know if people that are doing crazy stuff, in drama or whatever, are actually having quite a bit of interaction in their live streams or not. But I have been saying this to everybody, and look, I'm one to talk. I don't get a bunch of views or anything, right? But like, I thought we wanted to increase our engagement, not decrease it, And so you're
Right.
either going to be a total shit show all the time, or you're going to have this. That's like, or you're going to have a skill that you can show people and some value to add. I mean, just a hang and bang, chitty chitty bang bang stream talking shit. This thing, it's not going anywhere. This channel isn't growing. I've had the same number of subs for 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, K Smalls. What's going on with your sister?
She has COVID.
Oh, that sucks. I almost had myself convinced I had COVID. Oh,
It's
yeah,
your
that's
call, but you do know that if you brought up the truth and Brian, things would get a lot more interesting.
Who are you talking to? The truth?
I said, I was telling R3, I said it's her call, but if she were to bring up the truth and Brian, things would get a lot more interesting.
Oh, I don't think they want to come up here, but they're welcome to if they do. I'm surprised. Look, I don't even think they like typing in my chats.
And back to the thing about saying that there's no people. Yeah, Marky Mark might still be around on the fringes. Diane probably
Oh,
is too.
he's around.
Yeah, I'm sure she is too. But what I'm
Diane's
saying
in
is,
here right now.
huh?
Diane's in here right now.
Like
Flipper the bird.
like what I was gonna say, what I was meaning though is basically, yeah, they're probably around, like in stuff to a degree, but they have been ousted to a great degree as well. They don't get the attention they did.
Yeah.
Neither one of them have channels anymore that I know of,
But
that
you
are
know
getting
damn well Diane
low
goes
or
live.
anything.
Get
Huh?
1,500 people. You know damn well Diane goes live. She's got 1,500 people in there.
Oh yeah, but that would be just because everybody's so curious, not necessarily because those 1,500 would be supporters.
Yeah, but I think the deterrent for her is that after she went live, everybody would go live and clown on her and talk about how narcissistic she is. You know what I mean? And I don't think she wants that. She does not want to hear
Well, that's what I was
everybody
getting ready
talk.
to say. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say is she doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Who, Diane?
Yeah.
I think she does want that.
I don't know. I don't think she wants to get no. I totally disagree. I don't think she wants. I think she wants positive attention. She doesn't want channels going live talking junk about her at all.
Yeah, she
Well,
wants
she
to be
doesn't.
liked and respected, and she's not. She doesn't have that.
Well, then I don't think she'll try to keep this base. I think what she'll do is she'll just start up somewhere else. She'll start trolling in another community somewhere on another platform or in another community or whatever. She'll just probably keep this channel then, I don't know. And I mean, it's paying her every month. Because the minute you stop getting paid every month from YouTube, that's when you get demonetized. And you could still buy a membership on her channel. And so that means she's at least making the $100 a month that's required to get paid out, which not everybody does BTW.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, be careful. Stay safe, Case Moss.
I am a little surprised that there's some people that have said they don't know how to cancel their membership. Like, oh
I know.
goodness.
I'd be finding out. I would for sure be finding out.
Yeah,
Dang,
right?
if I'd be saying subscribe to somebody that had done the stuff, the stuff she'd done.
I mean, I had people that couldn't figure out how to cancel their subscriptions, and I walked them through it. And I told them exactly who to email to get it just turned off, because I don't want anybody to be stuck with something that they're not using, or, they're just paying for nothing. Just kind of drop kicked in the throat.
Yay, K Smalls is thinking about doing a tutorial to help people cancel their memberships with
Oh,
Diane.
good. Yeah, do
That's
that.
a community.
That's what I was getting ready to say,
service.
that somebody should do a tutorial.
Can you do it in Tiffany Marie's voice?
No, don't do that.
Come on now. Not anyone. Not anyone. I come to YouTube for laughter and peaceful fun, not this fighting and hate. I know, right? I come to listen to the hate. I honestly do. Diane still has 21 custom emoji, which means she has 300 active members. Still, that is something crazy to me. That is so crazy to me that she has that many active members.
Did you
By
say
the
what
way,
her lowest tier is?
it was 199,
Okay.
and then her next level was 499, and I think that was as high as all of them went. And you can't delineate between. It's just based on that number. It's not based on how much they're paying. So she could have three. She could have like 150 199s and 150 499s or 599 or whatever it was.
The truth said, I'm not taking a link. I feel like I'm
Ew.
in trouble right now. Laugh out loud. I could be paranoid.
No.
You're
Why are you
paranoid.
high on weed? No, we'll be nice. This would be a really good conversation.
Well,
Shut
see,
up,
that's what I'm saying.
Brian.
If the truth and Brian came up, it would whip up just enough, not too much controversy, but just a little bit of controversy.
Yeah, come on up. Look, as long as I have my lawyer here. Yeah, don't be silly. Stellar, you did a phenomenal job at that forensic accounting work. That was crazy town. She would likely be getting $500 a month after the 30% taken out. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Oh, that is that's ridiculous. People
Yeah.
cancel your
And that
membership.
means that she will not get demonetized. You have to stop making the minimum. You have to stop making the minimum. And I mean, I do it. It happens to me. And everybody always says that they got attacked by someone or something. It's not. It's just when you stop making the $100 minimum, they'll just demonetize you because Google can't legitimately sell you as marketing material, right? So, like, why would they pay
Right.
you? It only makes common sense, but that is kind of rare lately. So, I don't know. I've been fortunate lately. I haven't gotten, but yeah. What did the 499 members get extra? I don't know. I don't even. We had Lurker's Logic and my account. I had 2 memberships on Diane's channel for months. And then and she gave a shout out on Lurker's Logic, which was myself and Speak Truth with Love. And that was great, and I felt like it was, the right thing to do. If she's gonna like shout us out, we'll be members on her channel, and that's kind of how stuff was working around here, we had kind of symbiotic, kindness relationships with each other, but then I completely lost interest. I'm sorry, in what they were talking about over there, and it just became the same old kind of monotonous thing. And then when she decided to go live about Jasmina DeVille, I was just like, ew. And yeah, I mean, I was already canceled out by then.
But
But it was just, I couldn't watch anymore.
to answer Donna's question, I think the 499 members got the privilege of saying that they were 499 members. I think
Yeah.
that was the
Oh,
perk.
oh no, they got a shout out. They got a shout out
Oh.
every week. She would go through this huge list. Ugh, so annoying. Just so annoying. Donna's gonna shout us out for free. Shout out, yep. Extra perk at $4.99. Exactly. Stellar, you got a good memory. I gotta go to bed. Well, good night, Brian. Sweet dreams. That's it, but I mean, you're lucky you're being summoned.
Someone.
No, I believe she never left. She's under. Oh yeah, totally. She's got another troll account. Oh my gosh. Stellar says I'll cuss out Brian for free. Is that actually Stellar? Because I don't think I hear you curse.
Well, he's joking. You know, this conversation just makes me think about how ridiculously cheap I am.
What do you
Because
mean?
I don't care if it was $1.99. Like I am too cheap.
Yeah,
I am too cheap to pay $1.99 a month for a membership of somebody I don't like.
yeah,
I am way too cheap, I guess.
yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad that you are. Yeah. Okay, good. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think, see, I'm not that cheap. That's pretty bad. Like, I pay for some extra little stuff here and there for Discord and things like that. Now that I'm working again and I can do that. But it's like,
Yeah. No, I don't even have to be that cheap. I just am. I just
is
like
that cheap or
I
is that you being petty?
I I cannot stand to waste money. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't like wasting anything. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good way to be if you can.
I
I
get
don't
mad when I have to throw out groceries that I bought. You know, because
Yeah,
they
I don't
went
like it
bad
either.
in the
Yep,
refrigerator. Oh, I get so mad about that.
I do too. But do you OCD plan your meals out and stuff like that? Because that's the only
No,
way to really avoid it for the most part.
no, I just, I'll be like, oh, those Brussels sprouts are going to go bad if I don't eat them. So that's what we're having for supper tonight. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I make sure everything gets eaten as much
yeah,
as
and then
possible.
you'll have to come tell us how you seared them and put them in coconut oil, and they were
With
so
balsamic
delicious.
vinegar.
Yeah, except peas. You're gonna waste your peas sometimes. Yeah, Nita. You know, I think that most of the people that have memberships, they just do it because, you know, they, I don't know, they want to or they can. Or, I mean, for some people, stuff like that, it's a huge luxury. And there's a reason why Speak Truth with Love isn't a member. Her membership expired and she said, "Oh, I got to remember to renew my membership." And I was like, "Can you just not?" Because, like, it's just weird, right? Like, at some point, you're like, "Can you just?"
Well, what happened was you got demonetized, and
Yeah,
then I think I paid for my membership while you were demonetized. No, and then I think I had to cancel my credit card because of
yeah.
a fraud thing, or I don't remember. I don't remember what happened, but yeah, I haven't renewed that, have I? I'm a great friend. I am a
No,
great
but
friend.
you came. I'm serious. You came and you said, "Oh, I have to renew my membership," and I was like, "Can you just like not like?" I feel, you know what I mean. I'm not
Yeah,
saying that I don't appreciate it, but like there's a lot of us that like we have conversations and we talk with each other and stuff and we help each other out in other ways that like money can't buy. So, I hope nobody ever feels obligated or like, they're less or more or whatever of a friend. Like if they can't do that, I don't like that. And when
right.
I was hearing Wendy talk today about that person that like, took someone for a bunch of money, or took a bunch of people for a bunch of money, I was
Yeah,
like, the only thing I could say was, this is just one more example in the community that the community was created to do that. I'm sorry, but no offense to MFW and the people that love her, but she knew that she was going to come here and she was going to broadcast her life, and you guys were all going to pay for it. And
yeah.
that's just how it was going to be. She knew that coming into it, and she made sure that everybody else knew it, so they did it, and they still do it. But this community was set up for that. Diane carried on that tradition. I mean, Diane
Yeah, but
didn't
here's
outright ask you to pay for things in her life, but you
here's
did.
the
We
problem
did.
though with the person that was discussed this morning on Wendy V's is that that person's just going around pulling on people's heartstrings,
Yeah.
and that's it. If people want
Yes.
to pay for their entertainment, then that does make sense. I mean,
Yeah.
people are providing a service, even though I don't watch NFW because I don't appreciate
Yeah.
her content. But people that are entertained by that, if they want to give her some money for filling their time with something entertaining. But this person that Wendy V was talking about this morning, they're just going around making people feel really bad for them. So that's different.
Yeah. That is different, and it's very scammy and terrible. Welcome back, Neri.
Thanks. My power flashed and I got kicked the fuck out.
Hey, my power flashed too right before I came on here. I know we're kind of close to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I guess it's the storms coming through. You having storms coming through?
I think they're on their way here, yeah.
Well, see what there's lightning flashing and stuff here, and I heard thunder. So yeah.
I noticed that hurricane is headed for New York. That's that looks like it could be bad.
The other day, we had several days of rain coming off of Fred, like
yeah, I did too.
Coming off of Fred, and literally a tornado touched down right by my house.
What?
Any damage to anybody's property?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I need to check into it. But typically where I live, we get small tornadoes. And so a lot of times they'll like tear up like maybe some trees and like some property, but usually no one gets hurt or killed. But usually every year we have like anywhere from 1 to 3 small ones, and usually there'll be maybe like 1 to 3 fatalities. So I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Right. But if it did do any damage or hurt anybody, I haven't heard. I need to look into it and try to find out. But yeah, it did definitely touch down right by my house.
Well, when Fred came through, my phone was going off all day. It seemed for hours.
Yeah, that day
saying that there was a tornado warning. You know when your phone just goes off and it's so that alert sound.
Yes.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable because there's not really anything you can do except go about your day, and hope that you don't have to jump in your bathtub, or. I mean, I don't have a basement, so I would have to get in my bathtub.
And hope that you don't have to pick between your dogs and your cats because you're picking your dogs. Angel wants to know, where has Blue been lately? Does anyone know? I don't know. I think you mean Blue Topaz. I have no idea. She did a stream where she was like super distraught and like crying and stuff, and like I think someone had died. Oh, it was right after Cooper died, and she thought that he had suicided himself or something. And she went live saying that like people needed to reach out. So I know people did reach out to her, but I don't know. I have no idea. She hasn't been active around anywhere but I'm not in a Discord with her anymore.
I agree, Michelle P. People need to think before they just throw their money away.
Yeah, totally. Don't just throw your money away on my membership. Thanks, Nita. Nita's trying to be it. It's so funny.
We're talking about throwing money away, and then Nada posts the membership link.
Can you please throw some money away? Yeah. I think people
Yeah.
are absolutely scammed out in this community. I think that um, anybody, look, nobody is new now. Okay, we all know, and most of the time, these people, like when they're all upset and shit, they're not even on camera, and they're crying, and for all you know, they're just totally acting. Now, if people want to
Well,
throw
it
their
would
money
help.
like at Laura's space camp thing or whatever, that's their deal, you know?
Well, it would help even if they don't cam up, if they were to show receipts for the stuff they supposedly need or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Like if they say they need help with their electric bill or something, they show that they
Yeah, show
paid their
your
electric
cutoff
bill.
notice. Show your
They could
cutoff
even
notice.
they could even black out their their name and stuff and address.
Well, I don't know how
I
good that would
say,
work. I don't know how good
go ahead.
that would work. I mean, they could black out their name and address, but I don't know how good that would work because
Yeah,
that kind of defeats the purpose because then they can't really prove it's them. But I'm sure there's a way to
yeah.
figure it out somehow, you know.
Welcome, LaDonna. Stellar says cost of living keeps climbing and people really are struggling really bad. Believe me. People
But
really
that,
are struggling.
but
Yeah.
here's the thing: like, if you want to help people, and that's great, if you can, and if you do, there are probably people in your real life that need your
Yeah.
help, or
Yeah.
you can find people in your local community that you can be sure actually need the help.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I would do.
And they're not just buying cocaine or whatever.
Right.
Um I mean, cuz you never know, man. It's hard. I mean, think about it. I remember someone coming to me and saying, um, as a new friend of mine, they'll remain nameless unless they want the credit, right? But um, saying, so, because we were just getting to know each other. So, do you think Diane is, giving her money to St. Jude? And I was like, and okay, Diane was my favorite out of the two on their show or whatever. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, of course she's giving the money. And she's like, I don't know. And it was
Who was
like,
like, I don't know.
well, I'm not going to name names unless they want to take credit.
Okay.
But, okay, so Nada took credit. It was her. She's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought a long time ago too. But I know
and I
how
was like,
this community works. People will not
oh
listen
my
to you.
goodness.
People will not listen
Yeah.
to you.
No, they wouldn't. And I really feel like, there was a point where she screwed the pooch on it. Like that Jasmina stream that she did was the last stand,
It's raining here now. Speak.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm going to tell you something about this. My grocery delivery is awesome. I order from Walmart. It only cost me like, I don't know, $10 more than it would if I drove to the place.
Which
So that's
actually,
okay.
you would be using the gas.
Yep.
You do.
Yeah,
You
but
deduct the
I
gas.
do need to fix my car. I do. But yeah. But
I
I
love
just do
grocery
grocery
delivery.
delivery.
I love grocery
I
delivery.
do too. I would probably still use it if my car was running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
membership
don't know if
is.
I'll ever go back to grocery shopping again. Ever. It's just too good.
They got us. I know, especially if you got like Walmart delivery with their substitutions. It's the devil, literally.
It's the devil.
They don't hike up the prices for Walmart. Kiki is now trying to groom my leggings. Okay, you can stop. Sorry. Yeah, it's $10. There's no fee or anything. Well, I think I pay a monthly fee. I probably pay like $10 a month and then $10 per delivery. And right now $10 is nothing. Oh, and my job sent me like something for like a free DoorDash delivery or something. I thought that was pretty cool. Very first flag I saw was when Dee covered up her PayPal receipt ID number so it couldn't be verified. Big flag. Was that for St. Jude donations?
Yeah, I think that's back when she gave him a receipt
Oh,
to.
she gave him one. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh man. Stellar's like he's like basically Yamus in this community. He went through that whole Tucker thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost connection
And
just a few minutes ago, just a little bit, little lady. I don't know where you are geographically, but yeah, I lost
he's by
connection just a
me.
few minutes ago, and speak lost true connection.
Speak lost truth, lost connection. Is that what you
Yes, yes,
said?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
She lost the truth and the connection.
Hey, LaDonna. Yeah, we probably lost the truth because she probably had to go to sleep.
Um, what? Stellar saying yes in February. I'm just curious what
Yeah,
is he saying happened
the
in
Tucker,
February?
the Tucker crapola,
Uh, okay.
right? Yeah, I think that
See,
was in.
I was thinking that happened at in the fall of 2019 or the end of the summer, early fall of 2019. Am I wrong about that? Maybe Stellar can correct me.
Hey, Sugar Plum, LaDonna.
Oh, there you go. The donation receipt that she showed was in February
Okay.
of 2020.
Okay, yeah. Because I remember that the Tucker stuff happened. The Tucker St. Jude
Right
stuff
before
happened
that.
in the fall of 2019.
That's
And
crazy.
wait, was it 2019? No. Sorry. In the fall, that happened in the fall of 2020,
Yeah.
right?
No. Fall 2019.
Stellar, help us out here.
Fall
When did that?
winter 2020 was 2021 was Diane, but Tucker was 2019, wasn't it? It was right after that, a little ways after that peace treaty. Remember
What?
with Lion Crying Day, the peace treaty with
No,
Laura.
it did. It didn't happen right after that. No.
No, it was a ways after that.
Right. It was. Yeah.
In
It was a long time after
2019,
that.
not 2020 though. 2020 is right before the Diane thing started popping off.
Right. But the Tucker stuff was not that long before that. Okay, Stellar, we need your help. When did the Tucker stuff happen? 2019 or 2020?
Maybe it was the spring of 2020. I'm trying to remember because I know what Discord we were in, and
I don't know, LaDonna. You would have to Google it, but sugar plums are actually a real thing. So I'm sure you could find out how many calories they do have.
oh my God, Nada's killing me. No, they don't. Ignoring does though. Okay, so here we go. Tucker sent 2 donations to St. Jude, one on December 15, 2018, and another in February 1st, 2019. But the actual breakthrough where St. Jude investigated was January 2020. Okay.
2020. Okay.
I'm
So
going
that
to
would
the
be
watering closet, and I will be back.
okay. Yeah. So if it
And
was fall, it would have been fall of 2019 because it was the winter 20, January 2020.
yeah. And the reason why I say that is because I remember that after the Tucker situation, that's when Diane changed her language and started saying that it was her money.
It's my money. Yep.
Yeah. She knew that she better start changing how she described those
Right.
donations.
And kind of tamp down on the incentivizing and
Yeah.
it's for the kids. It's for the kids. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't have. I mean, obviously, it's not a competition, but when I heard Stellar talking about the transparency portion of, you know, basically approaching it from like a look, all we're looking for is transparency. That's it. It's not difficult. You know, it made the most sense. And I can't believe that anybody would do that for just, look, I'm a broke ass mofo, right? But like, dude, that's nothing. 25, if it was 25,000, that's nothing. You're risking your freedom for $25,000. $7,050 donation given February 2019 was never received by St. Jude, according to their own investigation of the PayPal receipt we sent in. Ugh. And you would think that she would have learned from this that St. Jude was willing to talk to people about things like this. Oh my
Good
goodness.
evening, Dana.
It's Dana Banana. How you doing?
That's another person that, we never see around anymore.
You
Of
don't.
course, you never see me around anymore either. Like, I don't type in anybody's chat except for yours and Wendy V's. So I'm also missing from the community.
But I've learned, it's interesting how you learn who your your lurkers are. It's just funny. And I appreciate lurkers, by the way. I want to thank anybody who doesn't feel like typing in the chat or is doing their dishes or okay, so who's speaking? I'm Eritrea. The purple lady is not the other purple lady. It's Speak Truth with Love. And then the brownish something double ladies on the bottom, that is Neri, quite contrary. I feel a little Wendy V vibe going on. We have some I don't know, I have some different people in here tonight. People that I don't always see in my chat. I appreciate it, by the way. Thank you guys for being here.
And I think it is it's about it just reminds me of how many people have told me that they do not feel comfortable participating in the trauma community anymore, and they're not chatting anywhere.
Yeah.
And that is the fault of the creators in this community. So, people feel comfortable coming in here and chatting, then I'm glad. Even if I don't like you, or even if you've done some things that I find, even if you do things that I find irritating or whatever, I don't care. The fact that people feel comfortable coming in here and chatting is a good thing, and they're not chatting elsewhere, and that's
and that's what I'm talking about when you're like trying to renew your membership or whatever, and I'm like, can you not? Because it's stuff like that. Like, you're actually happy to see, me having some engagement on my channel. Like, that's what I define as a friend. Somebody that is happy for you when you're doing good, Not, and I'm not saying doing good like I'm building an empire, but when things are going well and, you're having a good time, and yeah, that car. People feel comfortable hanging out, so thanks for that.
The reason you have some new folks, one of the reasons you have some new folks around tonight is because I went around and dropped your link in several
Thank
Discords.
you.
You're welcome.
Well, good job.
And Wendy
Thank
V's
you.
is one of
Appreciate
them. I dropped your link in Wendy V's while letting everybody know you are.
Yeah, I'm very.
And I dropped
there.
your link around in a few Discords.
Well, thank you, Neri. That was kind of you.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
I love how proper Neri is.
In what way?
Proper.
How am I proper?
You're welcome.
I don't know.
Well, that I'm from the South. You're supposed to always say thank you and you're welcome,
And yes, ma'am. And yes, sir.
I never say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, though. I never have.
I say it a lot.
You just lost your Southerner card, girl.
I was actually never taught to say that, though. I was taught to thank you and you're welcome, but not the yes, ma'am, and the no, sir, and stuff. Now, a lot of people do say it. A lot of people do say it.
See, now I have a whole set of issues because I got to talk to people all over the freaking place. And if I'm talking to someone in the South that's a young dude, I can say yes, sir, right? But if I'm talking to a young lady that's in the Bay Area, I'm going to say yes, miss. You know what I mean? Because it's a thing. Like there's different people take things different ways. So.
Oh yeah, some women do not like to be called ma'am. They don't want you to say yes, ma'am, because they feel like it ages them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Yeah.
You noticed that Ms. found the comment about me being proper quite amusing and hilarious.
Well, yeah, she's rolling all over the place. Stellar says, I use bless your heart for special people I meet.
I say bless your heart, but I had to greatly curtail how much I say it because some people take it as an insult. I've never meant it as an insult, but it can be taken either way.
Listen,
it has a double meaning.
When Southerners say "bless your heart," it is an insult. Come on,
it is.
No, not where I'm from. It can be used, and you can actually Google it. It can be used both ways. It can be used as an endearing kind of thing, or an insult.
I know. I mean, I think originally, when people first started saying that, or I don't know when it became a thing, it was said sincerely, but it's become an insult. It just means like you're pathetic, bless your heart. That's what it means now.
Well, I still think it depends on who's saying it.
Yeah.
And how it's being said.
Well, if Neri says bless your heart, it's sincere, y'all.
Yeah, I never use it. I always use it as like more of an endearing thing, not the insult.
And when you call people sugar plums, it is endearing.
That's right. The whole sugar plum thing, though, is not something I've always said. Actually, several years ago, it actually started as a joke around Christmas time. That because by the night before Christmas, when it talks about and sugar plums dancing their head, so I just started as a joke, calling people sugar plum at that particular Christmas, and people really liked it, so it just stuck.
Yeah. Well, that's a Southern thing, though.
Yeah, I think it is.
Sugar plum.
Yeah, because Savage says it too. I've noticed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard people. Yeah, I've heard people in my area. It's kind of an older person would say it.
Yeah, like I said, though, in my case, it started as just like a joke, and it just stuck.
What happened to you, Eritrea? I'm gonna have to jump off of here in a minute.
Yeah, what did happen to her?
Michelle P loves it when you say hi, sugar plum.
Yes, some people do. Some people really like it. Whatever Tria do, dip out on us to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, she said she'd be right back.
Thank goodness someone can read that.
I didn't see it.
I could hear you guys. I was like, oh, they're just talking along, blah, 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 right? And because I have wireless headphones. And then all of a sudden I hear you say, where'd Eritrea go? I'm like, oh my God. I told him I'd be right back. Oh my gosh.
So, what's up this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun?
I will be
Hey,
working
sugar
on
plum
weekend.
data.
Yes.
I am gonna try if it'll quit raining and stop having hurricanes come through here. I'm gonna try to enjoy my pool because I'm afraid that I won't be able to enjoy it, but maybe another week or two. Even though, it stays really warm here even in September, but I can't handle it if the water isn't warm enough. The water has to be really warm.
You have a beautiful pool.
Yeah,
Like,
it stays warm here till literally the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
now
And
we
my
are finally.
husband
Go ahead.
can swim in our pool, till September, but I can't do it. Like it gets too cold for me and I just can't even get in there. So I want to enjoy the pool this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah. Today right now it's 61 degrees here. Like first we were under a heat dome, and then everything burned. And like now summer's just done. I think it's just done. It was supposed to get to like 100 degrees over the weekend and it never did. I don't know. It's chilly now. It's like we're done. Pacific Northwest over. It's over. And it rained today and everybody was like, "Isn't it glorious?" Yes, yes indeed. And it was basically a drizzle. It wasn't even much rain.
I have a good friend that lives over in your neck of the woods, Archery, that works for Microsoft.
Mhm.
He lives in Shoreline.
Mhm. I know Shoreline. Yep. That's a hell of a commute.
Yeah, I think he said it's like an hour or something, right?
Yeah, if he's driving at 4 a.m.
He told me one time how long it takes him to get there and back. But I can't remember what he said. Yeah, because the Microsoft place is in
Redmond.
Seattle. Is that where it is?
Redmond.
Redmond. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew. I don't know. I knew that you lived in that area. I knew that you lived in that area because you had talked about it before, Stellar. That is a very nice area, by the way.
It's
I
sad
tried to
because
move over there. Yeah,
there was some flooding here because, Fred came through. And
yeah,
I was thinking, it sucks that we're getting more rain than we need when there's other areas that could use some of this rain. I just wish I could have taken some of that rain and pushed it over you guys' way, but can't do that.
oh no,
I'm
we
sure the
could really
government
use it.
could.
I'm sure the government could too. They're saying spread that guano. What is that? Your bat shit?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta
for
collect
Pete's sake.
my bat poop.
Yeah, we went from freezing. Oh, is that where you were saying I gotta go because I gotta collect some bat poop?
No, no, they're
Oh,
just reminded me to collect the bat poop and put it in my garden.
oh, okay. We
I
went from
will.
freezing.
I'll wait for daytime to collect the bat poop. I'm not gonna go do it
Ah,
at night.
yeah, yeah, when it's full of bats. Oh no, they're out at night though, right? Aren't
Right.
they sleeping in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went from freezing snow to super hot and dry, and then we were burning, and now that summer's basically over, we're getting that rain we desperately. Well, thank goodness. I mean, we need rain so bad. What are you talking about? There's literally nothing better than bat shite. Well,
For
wouldn't
the
you supposed to
garden.
collect it while they're sleeping in the daytime? Ew. Y'all are gross. Listen,
Hey, we collect chicken poop from our chicken coop and we put it in the garden. That's what you do. Poop is good for your garden. Sorry.
look, if I end up out that way, I don't think I can collect bat poop. I'm sorry. I just don't think I can do it. Wow. Nothing in the world is better than couldn't you just buy it? Like, do you have to make everything by hand?
I
You're
have
already
bought
making honey.
I
You're
have
making guano.
I have bought worm poop for my garden. I
I
usually
mean,
buy worm poop every year for my garden.
screw candles. You could just start making mascara. You could have your own mascara line.
Hey, you know what? I was talking about that in Mary's Discord recently, and I can't remember, but someone corrected me and said, no, they don't use guano in mascara anymore.
They
Um,
don't. They do in some. If it's manufactured in the United States, they can't. But if it's manufactured in China, like Mac is, they do.
oh,
It
well,
depends on the. It depends on who owns the makeup brand and where it's made. Yeah. If it
right.
says vegan, it doesn't have bat guano.
Fun
Okay.
fact: somebody from my Discord just told us if it's accurate the other day that when you die and if they take your eyeballs out, that you have a collection of mascara behind your eyeball.
That's hot. That's my best fake Paris Hilton voice. That's hot.
I'm gonna have to Google it and look into that. But she was in a cosmetology type stuff at one time, so they might have taught them that. I don't know.
Oh, now it's fish scales, said Miss OMG.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to look up that about the fish scales being in mascara because every time I've ever looked that up about the guano and mascara, it said that the fish scales were actually an eyeshadow because that's what gives it that shimmery, like shiny look.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Good night,
Good night,
Lisa54.
Lisa.
If you're talking about some back alley weirdo made in China makeup, maybe, but something made in the United States, no, girl. No.
It really wouldn't surprise me if you have mascara collecting back in the back of your eyeball, though. You know?
It's mica. Thank you, Amber K. It's mica. Thank you. That's what I couldn't think of what it was. No, but back
Michelle.
guano used to be a thing in the United States, and it was in like the pink and green. It's a pink bottle with a green cap, and it's the mascara. Like every makeup artist says, it's the best mascara ever. Like before the influencer thing happened, it just was the mascara. Anyway, I think it's called Great Lash. Anyway, it that has bat guano in it, and it's like Maybelline. But I didn't know it was bat shit until people made a big thing about vegan this and that. So now everything I have is vegan. It's whatever.
Well, listen, I mean, there may be benefits to having bat poop on your lashes.
I don't mind
you
it.
know? If
I
it
don't mind
if
I
it
do. I mind
fertilizes
it.
if it fertilizes your garden,
Yeah.
maybe it has some benefits for your eyelashes.
Right.
I would say
Now,
absolutely not.
now there are creams in the Korean skincare community that are snail creams. And they're made out of snails.
There was a thing for a while too. I don't know if they still do it, to put bull semen on your face as some kind of facial treatment.
Okay, so that's not happening either.
Yeah, I don't know how down with that I would be either, but I would rather do that than the guano.
Bull semen
Yeah, bull
on your
semen.
skin and your
Yeah,
lips.
on your face is some sort of facial treatment. You'd have to Google that. It was a thing. It probably still is a thing. And also, I can't remember. So, there's also a thing they were doing for a while. They probably still do. Is bird shiz on your face, facial treatment.
Speak truth with love. I'd like you to look at the pinned comment from Michelle, please, and then tell me I ever disparaged her name.
What's the difference between bull and human? I don't. I'm confused.
She says, "What's the difference in bull and human?"
Meaning, if
Right.
you let your man put some on your face, then why would
I
you be
know.
so concerned about a bull? I guess
But
it's the
this
point.
one over here tries to act like Michelle would never make dirty jokes.
Uh,
I don't know. I would
Michelle,
imagine it could.
Michelle, stop it! I'm gonna spank you.
Oh my God! There, look. Tell me I'm wrong now.
Well, actually, Michelle, I have thought about the same thing, trying and doing the same thing, actually. But I think the one thing that would stop me, I'm not showing any age yet, no lines and wrinkles or anything. But if I start to, I might consider like my husband's natural serum, possibly, to see if that
Oh
helps.
my
But I'll
God!
tell you this: the only
Oh
thing that would
no!
probably stop me is the smell. I don't think I would want to walk
Oh!
around with that smell on my face.
Oh my God! This is disgusting.
Cacao.
You mean
Not
to tell me
cosmic
you wouldn't
fan.
put any on your face if it would help you with your youth, Archer? We're not talking about putting it on and walk around all day. We're
No.
talking about putting it on
No.
for a little while, then wash it back off.
No. No. No.
Mary,
Yeah.
your tolerance for gross things is a little bit higher than most people. I think.
No, she won't. She doesn't accept bat guano and mascara.
No. Not down with
But
the
she'll
background.
rub semen all over her face.
But it's my
That,
husband's.
like I said, your tolerance for gross things.
I don't know.
Oh.
It depends. I mean, certain
It
certain
sounds like
certain
she's
things
not
aren't really
new to
gross
this
to me. It just
process.
depends on what it is. But yeah, if look, I like my youth. I like the fact that I look a lot younger for my age. I would like to keep that, Artria. So if I start looking like getting lines and wrinkles, I might try it. Yes. Like I said, the only thing that might stop me is the smell. I might not be able to stand that.
How about some glycolic acid and a facial roller?
Oh, and believe me, years ago when I mentioned it to my husband, believe me, he couldn't wait till that day was to come.
Sorry, Mom, about a lot.
that. He got quite happy about the idea that I might start doing that one day.
Listen,
Yeah,
can
I bet he did.
suggest a micro needle roller for you, Mary?
Yeah.
Okay?
Now, see,
That's
I don't know how much I would trust that. Sticking like rolling needles all over your face. That seems like
hey,
I'm doing more
Nana
damage than good.
uses it, and
Yeah.
it helps her.
Yeah,
Nada.
I'm getting one. They're like $13. It's got to be better than jizz. It's got to be.
Yeah. Listen,
Oh
please
no,
try
man.
micro needling first, okay?
I think that Mary, I'm sorry. I apologize, Mom, without a watch. Please don't hold this against me. This took a total left turn. And welcome, Cosmic. Yeah, no, this took a total weird turn. Also, I'd like to point out AMD says, Michelle, you can't call me a dirty bird anymore. I've never done that. You're the dirty one.
Cosmic solution
I'm
to our
telling you,
dilemma
she
is to mix in a few drops of lavender oil.
That's disgusting.
With
How about just
what?
not jizz? Just no, not with jizz.
What do you think? What do you think, Speak? Duh.
Yeah.
This is like
That's just
completely out of hand
unnecessary.
now.
I mean,
Now,
have you ever heard
this.
of laser? Have you ever heard of
Look at her.
IPL laser?
Look at her. Beauty
What?
is painful sometimes.
That's right.
Wow.
I would like that. I would prefer that to be on my face rather than bull semen or bird shiz.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick between those three, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, to avoid like a wrinkle, there are other tools out there other than your husband's tool. You know?
Nada,
if they worked
please
good,
do the video.
if they worked good, I would be fine with that. But like I said, I'm not above trying it because
it could improve your marriage as well. Make him feel like he's getting a little strange. Sorry, this just took a total left turn.
Well, like I said, when I mentioned it actually years ago that if I ever start having that issue that I might do that, believe me, he smiled and he was quite happy about that. So I guess he's looking forward to that day.
LaDonna,
Okay.
if you can get more people over here, then God bless you.
Mary, have you done any real research on this human semen thing? I mean, do your research first, girl.
Well, here's the thing. No, I haven't done any research at all. But you have to think if bull semen works, why would not? I mean, they're not going to put real men's semen in salons. So you would think if bull semen works, human male semen would probably work also, is my theory.
Okay. Michelle says, y'all judging me. What's the difference in putting it on your face and swallowing it? I'm not even going to dignify that question with an answer, but I will tell you a story. There's a guy named 16 Leo. He has a channel on YouTube. He's hilarious. And he was showing this dude that like is supposed to be some like vegan healer guru guy, like with holding a chalice, and there's another guy sitting in the room with him, and the guy like basically filled the thing with semen, and the guy drank it. And that was his secret for like maintaining his youth and health, was drinking semen. It was one of the most hi Twiz, welcome in. It was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen, and it was on YouTube.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't be doing that for you, but
sorry.
You got to think though that it's part of what's the human anatomy already and what we all turn into human beings from. So I would imagine it probably does have some good properties for your skin and stuff. I would imagine it does.
Miss OMG, everybody, okay, they're all just going to stop participating. They're all so disgusted. Look at, and Michelle says, LMAO, Twisted, your girlfriend's a complete perv. That's true. That's true.
I just want to say, okay.
Oh, please.
no one here is trying to be crass or
Yeah, or taboo.
salacious.
Yes.
We're just having a conversation about the benefits of something that can be used in for beauty. That's all.
Yes, and I didn't even start the beauty
Allegedly.
conversation. Yeah, it started with bat guano and mascara, and it just headed that way.
I know. It's disgusting. We don't approve of this message.
We don't.
Hey, hey,
We do not.
I know all the middle-aged ladies out
Please.
there would probably like a little tips on some possible use treatments. I'm just helping a lady out. That's all.
I just,
What about
for the
Mhm.
record, I am suggesting getting a micro needle roller. That
Right,
is
right.
my suggestion because
Yeah,
of Miss Nada's kitchen over there. She's going to do a video on it,
yeah.
everybody. So sub up to her channel. So that's my suggestion.
Hmm.
I just
That's
want to say that.
excellent.
I
And
do want to say
also,
though,
hmm go on.
I did. Go ahead, say it, and then I'll say it.
I forgot. Go ahead. You got the floor,
I was
lady.
gonna say that I have heard though that also Crisco, like that, not like Crisco oil, but the actual like Crisco lard is supposed
Don't
to
do
be
that.
good for like maintaining youth and stuff, and minimize, helping with wrinkles and lines and stuff as well.
It's also a
That's
great way to clog your pores and get adult acne.
right.
Actually, I can't remember, but I think I did research about the lard at the Crisco, and I think it actually supposed to work. Tyra Banks said
If
she
I
uses it.
could
Her skin
buy,
looks great. Tyra Banks uses it.
well,
Uses it.
Tyra
And her skin looks
Banks
great.
is beautiful. Okay, if I could buy anything, if I could afford to buy any one skincare product, it would be creme de la mer. It would be La Mer, the face cream. That stuff is amazing. I love it so much, but it's expensive. If I could have one luxury skincare item, that's what it would be. And Jennifer Lopez uses that all over her body. Like, oh my goodness.
Well, y'all remember
Yeah,
how good Dick Clark looked for his age?
Hmm.
yeah.
You know that he gave away the secret of how he looked so young for his age.
No, what
How
was it?
He said
Don't say semen.
no, he said that he would just, from literally his face to his toes, would just cover his whole body, put lotion over his whole entire body every day. So clearly, moisturizing stuff really works.
Hmm.
nah.
Ew. Oh my gosh. Help. This is completely going the wrong way. You're virgin. You two are like the farthest thing from virgins ever. Whatever happened to toothpaste to dry out a zit or tea tree oil to minimize pores? Those things are still really good. One of my favorite things is still witch hazel. I love witch
Yeah.
hazel.
Yeah, me too. I get
I
it
can give
with
y'all a
rose
slightly crass
infused.
tip of witch hazel if you'd like it.
Okay.
Actually, if you put witch hazel on a baby wipe and wash your crotch with it, it cleans very great and it feels very refreshed. And
I
it
think
does,
Sounds
you're the
good.
dirty bird. This
and
is
that
the
doesn't burn. And it doesn't burn. It does not burn.
um, I'm not gonna lie. I know what you're talking about, and yeah, because
wow.
you can use witch hazel all over your body.
Yeah, I really like witch hazel. I
Yeah.
do.
So that was a good tip from Mary, but I don't want to get into it. Yes,
Well, you sure
Michelle
didn't
P
do a
loves
good job getting out of it.
Michelle P loves witch hazel too.
I'm going to start hoarding witch hazel now.
Mary
what are
is
you gonna
knowledgeable in the beauty department, says Michelle.
do? Mm-hmm.
Here's the funny thing, though, is I use absolutely nothing as far as like beauty stuff and like age. It's true.
She's gonna go from using absolutely nothing to putting jizz on her face.
Hey,
Like, what the
if it gets down
hell?
to me
Why
holding
not
on to some
start
use,
off?
I might do it. Yes.
Well, you could start off with a little eye cream. You don't have to go from nothing to jizz. That's like from going from 0 to 100.
I'll I'll tell you what my beauty secrets are for staying young and not having any lines and wrinkles in the 40s. Is it's nothing I do intentional. It's just my lifestyle in general, but it works apparently. So there's for one, I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink anymore. I don't lay out in the sun. I drink a lot of liquids, and I get an adequate amount of sleep. And I have oily skin, which I think naturally oily skin does wonders too, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff is going to keep you young looking.
Yeah, and like I said, that's not stuff I even do intentionally to stay looking younger. It's just my natural lifestyle, but it obviously helps.
But you don't sleep normal people hours. So.
Yeah, I don't know who you think you're talking to on that one.
I know. I don't sleep normal people hours either.
Yeah, I don't sleep
Hey,
normal
Becky
hours,
Boo.
but I do get adequate sleep, which will. They say that
Yeah.
you make the youth hormone while you are sleeping.
Yeah, that they used to say that it was I don't know, it had something to do with sleeping at night is when the hormones that keep you young are, I don't know.
I love sleeping at night and I love sleeping in the day. And yeah, I love sleeping all the time actually, but now I can't anymore.
But anyway, Mary, my mom used to say that. My mom used to say, "Well, you're not getting your beauty hormones if you're not in bed by 11." And I was like, it's not about the time of night that you sleep. It's about the amount of sleep you get.
I think it is the amount.
I'm sorry, I gotta read this out loud. Twiz says, I'm beginning to think a Discord full of females is worse than a group of males standing in a titty club. Y'all wild AF out here. Oh, man. He knows it's going. Oh, all right. You recently tried derma rolling, Becky Boo, and my face looked great a few days after. See, we don't have to go from 0 to jizz.
Yeah. And Nada has used that micro roller, and she has seen really great results as well. So
Yeah, I need to get one. I think I found one on Amazon. The one that she recommended, I think I found it on Amazon. It was like $13.99 or something. Like,
yeah.
that's pretty good. It comes with the hyaluronic acid and everything. And it literally takes you like 30 seconds. But I had one. Look, someone sent me one for free and they wanted me to try it and then write a review or whatever. And I tried it and it hurt. But they were when they were brand new. Okay, you've heard 2 people swear by it now. I feel like this woman of mine has been leaking secrets of our. Oh, I don't know. I hope not. We really don't want to hear it, just so you know. Like, no offense.
Well,
Hope you guys are happy, but no, yeah, she does not. You're good.
Michelle P is asking about the micro roller, and Nada, I think she's being serious about doing a video on it, but she's the one that
Oh, she will,
talked
yeah.
to us about it, and it's got little needles, and those little needles will puncture your skin. You can't really see it though; they're super tiny, and it doesn't even hurt. Like she was rolling it over her thumb and her finger, showing us that like it wasn't even hurting her, it wasn't causing her to bleed or anything like that. So it sounds scary, but the needles are so tiny. That's why they're called micro needles, and it's not painful from what I understand.
Becky
But it's
Boo
on a
says it
roller.
causes collagen production. That makes
Right.
sense. Yeah, Nita said it causes just enough damage on your skin to make your skin react and do a repair. Did you ladies get your deer? What deer? Okay, so she says she'll totally do a video next week. Yeah, if you need any help with that, let me know.
Sub up to Nada, everybody.
Oh,
All
there
right,
you
I'm
go.
gonna have
Look
to
at
go.
Miss OMG said there's lots of microneedles on YouTube. Use the 0.5 on. Yeah, exactly. Look, I should
Yeah.
probably shut down anyway. So,
Okay.
unless Neri has a bunch of stuff she wants to talk about.
Mary,
Oh,
I'm
No,
glad you
no,
came
I don't have.
up. I'm glad you came up. You're a hoot.
yeah, I'm glad she came
Thank
up.
you.
I'm glad you guys both came up. And thank you also to Gordon for coming up. And did anybody else come up that I missed? No. Oh, yeah. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciated it. And we'll have to do this kind of more. Also, don't listen. The 0.5 is also recommended if you want to grow a beard. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out
No,
there. Yes, it
don't.
is.
But don't
So
say that
don't.
because that's
You're not gonna roll it on your neck. Okay, just don't roll it on your chin. You will grow a beard, dude.
no. You can roll it on your chin.
I'm gonna go show you. I'm gonna go show you. Okay. All
People,
right.
listen. People get it done all over their entire face at a med spa. So anyway, all right. Good night,
That's
everybody.
scary. Okay. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming up, ladies, and Gordon, and
You're
anybody I
welcome,
missed.
and thanks
Sorry.
for having me up.
All right. Thank you. I love having you guys up. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.